the ball. Now, if you got these safeties paying attention to these running backs and these tight ends, it's a different situation. Now you got one-on-one situations, and my athlete is better than your athlete. And even if he's not, my athlete knows where the ball is going to be, and your athlete has to react to the ball. That's why everybody talks about anticipatory skills in football. If you're throwing to, a lot of these guys throw blindly. And for those who don't know what throwing blind is, you're throwing to a spot, not to a man. But if you know what a spot is and the defender does not know, you winning 99.9% of the time. And Nick got away from that. And these coaches in the NFL, they got away with it as well. They got away from it as well. You get so caught up, oh man, Tua can throw it anywhere. But if you are throwing, it's the difference in throwing inside of a pocket and throwing inside of a vacant lot. You always want to throw inside of a vacant lot. And Nick Saban outsmarted himself last night. He just did. He did it, and later on I'm talking to you about how John Harbaugh did, and the rest of these, it's like, see, my theory in regards to this is this. You don't look real smart when you just run the ball down somebody, throw it, and then hit wide open receivers. Anybody can come up with that strategy. But see, when you got all this motion, like Sean McVay out in L.A., and you do all these tricks and scooping scores and running all these skinny posts and things like that, you got all this action on the field. It looks like, wow. But if you don't run the ball, all those other tricks don't work, because play action only works if the running back is in play. Nick Saban knows that, and everybody else. Clutch Conversations in the building. Thanks for joining the show. And people act like they don't realize that, man. I know it sounds archaic. Oh man, just run the ball, you'll win. But look, winning, if you want to sound or look intelligent in football, win most of your games. And when you win most of your games, people will just assume you're smart. Coach Belichick don't do all that old shifting and all this and all that. They just know how to play football. And football, at its simplest form, run the ball until they bring the safeties and the linebackers in, and then drop the ball over the linebacker's head. That's it. But you don't look smart doing that, and that's why Brady looks boring and Belichick look boring, and even in basketball, that's why Coach Popovich looks boring, because Coach Popovich makes you chase his players around while his guys are executing the offense and playing defense, and that's why teams who are coached by Greg Popovich or his disciples get to Golden State Warriors such hell, because he run those dudes down. He all that shooting from 80-foot stuff, and I can shoot from half court. You can't shoot from half court when your leg's done. You can't do all that nonsense when your head's done. What's up, Clemenza in the building? Kirby Clemenza in the building. What's up, man? Thanks for joining the farm. Much love, bro. And it's just that simple. It's not it's checkers, not chess. You don't have to do a whole lot of football. Thinking with football. You have big people, fast people, strong people moving other big, fast, strong people against their will. And when you do that, you win. So don't get me wrong, man. Dabo Sweeney took advantage of it. He bought my man Lawrence in there, Trevor Lawrence in there. He can sling the ball around the field. But guess what? He was also mixing in the run. He kept Alabama's defense honest. The difference is when Trevor Lawrence cocked back, that pass rush that Alabama usually put on you, they had to be looking for the running back. And they weren't looking for the running back with two of them. Nick Saban was supposed to come out the second half and try to run it down Clemson's throat. Just like what happened in the Cowboys-Seahawks game. We are going to continue to run this thing down your throat. Otherwise, y'all gonna beat us. And if I lose doing my best against your best, I'm gonna tip my hat. Well, me, I would have went home and been pissed off, and I'm gonna tip nothing. I should still be in shape as many laps as I ran for not shaking hands. But that's just it, man. It's just not that fucking complex. Like, and if you doubt what I'm saying or disagree, I'm gonna give you an example of what I'm talking about. I think it's almost impossible for a team as talented as Alabama, even against a team equally as talented, to get to the 3-yard line with 4 downs to go and not be able to score. You know why they were, in my opinion, why they were able to not, or why they were able to hold them to that on their goal line stand? Because they were not tired. All we doing, see, another thing I consistently say on my show is defense uses way more energy. Thanks, Groove. The Groove Hot Mix Radio. Thank you for joining the show. Much love. Thank you for the support. Another thing that I consistently say on my show is this. You have to wear people down. Defense uses way more energy than offense. Just picture this. When you are a wide receiver, you are running a post, which is 8 to 12 yards up the field, then run towards the middle. You run a hook, which is 6 or 7 or 8 yards, and then turn around, or you're running a slant, or what have you. Running backs either running to the left, they're running to the right, they know where they're going. The offensive linemen are doing the same. But when you're a defender, you're taking steps back at top speed. You stop and have to be able to accelerate in the other direction or laterally. And then you have to be able to react to whatever you see. That's a lot more energy. If you doubt that, it's this. If you doubt that, try this. And then I'm going to direct my attention to my man Clutch Conversations. If you doubt that, do this. Your ears will tell you that defense uses way more energy than offense, simply because at the end of the game, you've never heard, oh, look at that offensive line, they look tired as hell, they're gassed. But you hear about defense being gassed all the time. See, we always talk about the defense let them down. And maybe I'm biased. No, I'm not biased. This is the facts. I'm a former defender. I'm a defensive guy. But I'm not being biased. Because, I'm telling you, when you leave the field after a football game playing defense, you a dog-ass tired. You might be able to kick it later because you're young and you're bulletproof, but you're dog-ass tired. Trust and believe me. Defense uses way more energy. You never heard about an offense being gassed. And look out, I challenge you this weekend, the following weekend, the Super Bowl, next season, anytime for the rest of your life, you hear somebody say, woo, that offensive line just looks tired. Never. Now, running back might look tired. The quarterbacks, though, you don't never hear about the running backs. He getting stronger as the game goes on because he's not using as much energy as the linebackers, as the safeties, as the DBs. My man Clutch Conversation just said, I'm still surprised that offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer took the ball out of Russell Wilson's hands as much as he did. But you know what? Here's the thing. I don't even mind them doing that because they had the second most run. They lost on their terms. Now, Jenna Lousy, because he pulls a hamstring. How the hell are you a fat kicker? How are you a fat professional athlete and you're not offensive lineman? It's beyond me. But how the hell you a fat kicker, man? What are you doing? You eat Snickers on the sideline? What the Jesus Christ. But I'm not surprised, Clutch, simply because their whole situation is play action. They play off the run and they play off the run, and everything is predicated on run. I guarantee you. Mark my words, y'all. Hold my feet to the fire on this. Please do. Seattle will make their offense get better offensive line life, and they out here kicking ass and taking names next season. They got solid weapons in Lockett and my man out of Stanford. They got Carson. They got arguably the best under 30 quarterback in the National Football League, Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson should have had an MVP within the last 3 years. Russell Wilson throws the ball the fewest times. Like, look, just to show you how dope Russell Wilson is, Clutch, and everybody else who listening. Russell Wilson threw the ball he threw the ball 100 less times than Dak Prescott, and Dak beat him for 400 yards. But he doubled his fucking interceptions and had half. Doubled his touchdowns and had half the interception. That's all I'm saying. Lafayette in the building. Send me some of that sun. I'm in Chicago freezing. Please do. Please do. Send me some of that sun. Your boy up here freezing his ass off. But like I was saying, man, it's just everybody wants to look smart, and there's nothing wrong with looking intelligent. But you know what? One thing about intelligent people, you don't ever have to. You've never had to tell. An intelligent person has never done anything and hopes that you tell him he's intelligent. And you know what? I got to do this, y'all. My man Kirby Clemenza asked me to send him a sound effect. I usually give him a clap, but this week I'm gonna give him a. Thank you. But back to what I was saying. Now, get the hell out of here, man. You ain't that important, clown. But thanks for listening. You my man. But that's all I'm saying. I could dig it, man. We want Russell Wilson to do it, but if everybody not moving, pulling the rope in the same direction, you can't win. The Dallas Cowboys got a stout defense. And again, you notice the Dallas Cowboys defense, since they got Cooper, everybody want to say Amari Cooper, which is dope brother, love him. I'm a Raider fan, so I like seeing him excel, even though I don't like that clown Jerry Jones, and I'm a Dak Prescott dude. I've been a Dak Prescott dude. Wait till y'all hear this story. Since he let somebody bust him in his mouth and he didn't react, because he could have reacted. He had his offensive line with him on at Daytona Beach. He didn't react. He told them not to beat the hell out the dude. And I honestly believe that played a gigantic role in him getting drafted. But anyway, that's why it don't speak to Kirby, Jungle Brother. I think he kind of moist, man. I really believe that, Jungle Brother. I've been knowing him a long time. He on the moist side of the game. Not really. If a Big L would say maybe, but don't nobody else speak to Kirby. He whack. But I just think. I was saying about the Dallas Cowboys defense before I got the clown with Kirby. You notice that they're never tired because they get a chance to replenish their energy sources from watching Zeke run the ball down their throats. And I think, again, I will go to my grave saying that. Everybody in football is trying to be intelligent, and if you just win football games, everyone would assume that you're intelligent. Al Thompson in the building. Oh yeah, that's how I get down with him, Al. I gotta mistreat him, man. He like a bad kid. You can't whoop him no more, so you gotta make him stand in the corner and look at the wall. There it is. My girl Tiffany Poodle in Portland in the building. My nemesis, the Kansas City Chief follower, Boo. I wish I had a boo. I'll boo her for that, but she's still my girl. Yeah, but I gotta abuse him, man. The man that listened to my show for 3 years now, and he been nothing but hell. I hate him, but he my man. But with the Dallas Cowboys though, man, that's why they're never tired. They're never gassed. They get a chance to relax, not relax, but they get a chance to stay fresh because Zeke is allowing them to. So that's why Russell Wilson is so effective. Y'all so focused on Carson that Doug Baldwin is doing what he want to do, Lockett is doing what he want to do. They got a new tight end out there. They are going to invest in offensive line help this year, people. And the Seattle Seahawks is back. That chump, Pete Carroll's up there coaching his ass off, man. It's funny that my man Clutch Conversation hit me again with. It's funny that you mentioned it seems that the new NFL flavor of the month in the league is offensive geniuses. Yeah, you don't have to be smart to play football. Hey, Clutch. Remember, Peyton Manning was a genius up until January. He's the dumbest motherfucker in the world in January. You know why? Because they knew he's going to throw the ball. Put him on his ass. Put him on his ass. How the hell do you have Edgerrin James, the fastest player in NFL history, to rush for 10,000 yards? He got to 10,000 yards faster than anybody in the history of the league. And in December, January, and February, his tongue ain't hanging out his head because they so fucking smart. He's a genius. They must give him a lobotomy every January because in January, and Bill Belichick was like, put him on his ass. They not gonna run it. Bam. And if you don't believe me, this is what I want y'all to do. The year that the Steelers won Bill Cowher's first Super Bowl, remember Big Ben, Jerome Bettis fumbled the football, and Big Ben grabbed the dude's foot. When he grabbed the dude's foot, the Steelers couldn't do a damn thing with Edgerrin James that day. he kept running over their ass, and then Peyton wanted to put the cape on and was